Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires, Couple Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Yellow Soviets, we have Red77. Spawn as the Blue British, we have Michael Wittmann. Spawn as the Magenta Veramok player, we have Elite Warrior. And spawn as the Red OKW player, we have Xemera. I butchered that, who's meat-locked in the Luftwaffe ground forces. Pioneers move around, catching some sectors. More Volksgrenadiers being pulled on the field. Vickers being pushed to the center of the map. Engineers over here. He does have the Tier 2 support weapon company, which means he's also going for a maximum. Does have a conscript squad on the field as well. We do have another doctrine, multiple doctrine lock-ins. We of course got the Joint Operations Doctrine. We do got the Luftwaffe ground forces. We do got the Soviet Reserve Army, a pretty rare doctrine honestly. And we got the Royal Engineers.
MG squad awaiting orders.
I found when Soviet Reserves used to have Soviet Irregulars, which were like a really horrible version of partisans. And used to have partisans anti-tank, but now it's just the Commissar, EPSHs, weapon support drop, rapid conscription, and the ML20. Over here, we do now have conscripts inside this garrison. Volksgrenadiers behind some heavy cover. Got the instruction to deploy out some sandbags there. And MG42 here. Drone Pioneers falling back. Looks like the Volksgrenadier is firing. One guy taking pot shots. Conscripts not retaliating. Looks like he's trying to fire there. Like, you can see him. You know, that seems like I see something people doing in FPSs, bobbing up and down. He's clearly trying to declare himself friendly. He is not having it. But of course, he's a noob and missing all of his shots. We have now some wire there. MG42 now pushes way forward. Being more reserved. Do got some early pyrotechnics here. Don't really see pyrotechnics all too often. Does provide still some good vision range.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized infantry.
Incendiary grenade has been thrown. Not really needed to throw it right there. It's not a great garrison to fight from. And not really one he needs to displace quickly. Volksgrenadier is now backing on off. These Royal Salvage Engineers push away forward. We got the Pioneers as well. Good amount of wire everywhere, though he's going to wire himself off from any sort of retreat path. The MG42 set up in not a good location. Vickers here. It is in range of one of these guys. Is out of vision range. Pioneers now falling on back. Incendiary grenade there onto the Maxim. Flamethrower pushes way forward.
Supply sector under attack.
Volksgrenadier taking some damage. We do now have some early minesweepers supplied out by the drone Pioneers, but now they're getting set ablaze. They're behind heavy cover, very stacked up, taking massive damage there. Conscripts get some shots upon retreat as well. More conscripts here. Got 3 squads of conscript with this gun on the way. MG42 getting forced on back by the Vickers. We knew that was likely going to happen. And got some sandbags being put out next to the sandbags. Grenadiers and Pioneers move around. Oh, did he do a tier 1 skip? Yeah, it looks like the Veramok player went for a tier 1 skip and went for a double Pioneer, double MG opener. Not a bad opener. It's sold out for the Panzer Grenadiers. We probably won't see the artillery officer then. They have the overlapping roll with the Panzer Grenadiers. We got the pyrotechnic flare thrown on in. First round to running in relatively soon, but takes time to rotate the gun. Bundle grenade. Decent splash. And the barrage itself is pretty accurate, so as long as he has maintains vision of there, the scatter will not be wide enough to hit these other forces. Flamethrower gets some good damage there. Infantry 2 firing away, force back both those intersection squads. Assault officer deployed on the field. Pioneer squad needs to fall back. Bundle grenade there, or gamma bellum. Annihilates the Pioneers. Panzer Grenadiers getting some good, decent damage. And he does need to get out a medic bunker relatively soon. Lose a couple models. Ooh.
Our brave infantry is dying.
Not paying enough attention there. I'll say he needs to get out his medics relatively soon because his Pioneers are quite wounded, and that Panzer Grenadier was quite wounded. But now that Panzer Grenadier is no longer wounded. Just straight up dead. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Does put the landmine there. He could defuse that, even though it's not fully built. Incendiary grenade in the garrison. There are a decent amount of windows inside, but the incendiary grenade ran a bit far. He can stay in there because he won't be burned if the incendiary effect is on the not affecting the models next to the windows. Long story short, where the burn radius is of the incendiary grenade only affects models inside that burn radius. It does not affect the entire structure. Either way, this building's almost set ablaze. The competitor could set it ablaze pretty easily. Vickers here, recovery sappers. He does have the 5-man squad as well. Volksgrenadiers took a small burst there from the Maxim. Panzer Grenadiers easily forced back. Gas replied out second Panzer Grenadier. I think he just went for the battle phase. Yep, battle phase 2 now on the way.
We are losing a sector.
Conscripts getting some shots there onto the Sturm Pioneer. Maxim taking some rounds there. Recovery sapper is flanking around. Does receive a bit of suppression there. He does get recovered from suppression. Does manage to get on the far side of it. And should fall back now.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
So officer can send a map. Taking some flamethrower fire. And that squad does fall back. Volksgrenadiers pretty forward, does find a whole bunch of conscripts. Pioneers to draw a bit of fire there. MG42 pushes way forward. Behind, somewhat behind heavy cover, but mostly in front of it. Lag does rain a little bit short. Oh, that's MG34, not 42. Same difference in this case. Does throw a Molotov there. Just suppression of all those squads. Didn't need to fall back to Volksgrenadiers. All these guys are suppressed. Probably, I would have stuck around for another burst from the MG in order to keep the suppression up. We do have the Fallschirmjägers flanking these Zis guns. Zis guns does get flanked and does get wiped out there.
Right, orders might be coming. Orders, lads. Sappers, ready for orders.
Oh, now I got the company command post. Maxim does find the Fallschirmjägers. Conscripts take some shots here as well. MG34 heading down the center. We got now these sections moving around. Does upgrade with the Vickers and the assault officer. You really don't see that upgrade all too often. Now got the smoke flare being brought on in. You have a landmine here. The assault officer will probably find it. Panzer not in fighting. Does find the landmine there. Got two sections pushed way forward. Panzer making nice close or nice mid range there. Try to go for a. I saw him trying to go for a mine or something there. It does hit a mine detonation. I thought he was going to go for a grenade. Bundle grenade wipes out that squad entirely. Gets some splash on that one. Does pick up the Brand with the sapper and does fall back to the other squads. Down south, we've got the Volkswagens being displaced by the T-70. Volkswagens should keep his distance as well. Volkswagens do fall back. A teller mine being built there. Wonder if he saw that. Either way, there's a teller mine there, right outside the base. That can be very deadly. And they're still on top of it. That's not great. T-70 could take out, make a miss and wipe out both those squads. Teller mines don't have limitations of 2 models per explosion. Thank you, and have a good evening. Molotov there, MG42 inside the garrison. Pioneers a little bit too close. Gammon bomb there will detonate the teller mine. Nope. Barely misses the teller mine. T-70 back on off teller mine here.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Volkswagens do take a bit of fire there. Slightly damaged. I wonder if he's going to find that teller mine. Get around there under the MG34. Great hit there. Do now have the Commissar now deployed on the field.
3-inch mortar at the ready.
3-inch mortar now deployed on the field. Ooh, got a recon run. That's one of my favorite abilities in the entire game. The simple recon run. Such a nice ability to have. Though we do have the shooter transporters on the field, which could shoot it down. The Commissar will not receive more SWS half-track fire. Or shooter transporters fire, I should say. Volkswagens are getting suppressed there by the Maxim. MG34 sitting on up. Teller mine does get cleaned, very nice. He must have spotted that with the artillery officer, the placement of those pioneers. Commissar taking some fire there and does fall back now. Now got a bit of mortar hits there onto the Shuripan supporters. Shoe mine being built, but will get spotted. There's also a Soviet landmine here. There's another shoe mine here. You could throw a Molotov on top of the landmine to defuse it by letting in fire. Mortar hits there onto the Shearer Panzer quarters. That is from the mortar emplacement. He has upgraded the second mortar as well. Panzer Grenadiers and Assault Officer are blocking the way forward. He needs to bring the smoke barrage. On a grenade. Splashes a little bit.
Trying to take a point from us.
Great hit there on the artillery officer. Now got the heavy mortar barrage not being brought on in. Howdy. Bundle grenade's been thrown. Oh! And he annihilates his own Panzer and here's that bundle grenade. There's artillery mortar barrage. Destroys the squad entirely. Actually, the garrison didn't get destroyed. The gun itself got destroyed. I didn't realize the mortar barrage ability is decent against weapons. You now got the consequence push way forward with PPSHs, Molotov there. T-70 takes some shots there, got the incendiary round there. Of course, the MG34 sitting on top of the shoe mine, which is not great. Panchuck rolls a miss there. This gun could survive a light artillery barrage. Volksgrenadiers or Fallschirmjägers push way forward to displace the Zis guns. There's also a Zis gun here that may have been from... Yeah, it's been utilized in the team weapon drop. Something being brought on there. Not sure what it is. Commissar. It's the fear propaganda. He goes down. I was not paying attention to what took it out. Guess it's the Venom Warper. Find a well-placed hit. Although it could be forces falling back by this Fallschirmjägers. The other Fallschirmjäger got forced back by the fear propaganda. Panzer reversing on in. Royal Recovery Engineers do have access to a heat grenade. Good, it's there. The Royal Recovery Engineer is being suppressed. Now got more or an artillery flare there. I think he is severely wounded. He needs a fallback with everything because he's about to get wiped out by the Panzer IV. Panzer IV is not being upgraded with the Pinto mount. Not to easily be overran. He has the anvil, which means air burst rounds. Let's get some decent shots on the 6-pounder, but may just want to fall back. Does get another model there. Gotta be very careful when pushing forward like this. He has not... I suppose he does have some escort, but the assault officer may need to fall back sooner rather than later. But it's there. Grenades with thrown. He's not dodging. Well. Yep, and now the Panzer IV needs to fall back. Artillery also needs to fall back. Infantry 14 needs to fall back. The Panzer Grenadiers could fall back to get a bit of extra health. G34 firing away. Loads and senior rounds. That's not great when you're that wounded. And about to get overran. Does get wiped out there. Incomplete Shroom Mine. Shroom Pioneers do fall back. These forces need to fall back and get a medic.
We're losing a capture point.
The Volksgrenadiers need to fall back and not find bullets to their head. Conscripts charging way forward. Got the combined arms ability being active there for a brief moment. Churchill on the field. I do like the Churchill. You can also get out the Churchill AVRE. The thing as well, if you were to go for hammer rather than anvil, you can get AVREs with emergency war speed. More artillery raining on in. Intersections push way forward. Force back the Grenade Warper. The other Grenade Warper should perhaps fall back as well. Conscripts falling back. We do now have the Commissar push way forward. And there goes all the Panzer Grenadiers. H42 suppressing down the Commissar. So also push way forward. Intersection fall displacing the MG. Panzer Grenadiers. Way to go forward with a bundle grenade, but keeps distance is not bad as well. These guys are most armored close range weapons. Light artillery barrage raining on in. Churchill now deployed on the field. Does put the command tank on the Churchill. It does fire more slowly. I think the acceleration actually gets negative impact, not necessarily the move speed. Or the tank commander upgrade on the Churchill as well. Now he does have the capability of being supported by the nearby command tank. Transport push way forward. The Churchill has plenty of health, so even if it's a weakened state, it should be decent against the Panzer IV. A heavy mortar barrage running in, which is not exactly effective versus the Churchill. Way too much armor. Sandbags do go down there. S4 does splits on out there. The Grenade Warper do not receive a hit there. The Sheer Panzer Corps still receives some fire. You have an OKW Panther on the field.
Riflemen ready.
I missed the shoe mine. That may be a bad thing. Missed the shoe mine again. That may be a good thing. This gun's get a couple good hits there. Like not barraging them. Hope there's actually a barrage order. Nope, barrage order's on cooldown. Panzer Corps takes some fire. He has the Panther on the field. He may just go to the mechanized HQ next, so eventually he can get out the King Tiger. He can make do with one Panther. His teammate does go for a Stug. Does get a good hit there. Officer does fall back. Volkswagen does get suppressed. Stug and Panzer IV sway forward. Yeah, smoke barrage there from the leg. Panzer IV and Stug heading down south. Got the artillery officer here. T-54 76 rebuild for the Soviet player. He has enough command points and resources for the ML-20 now, so you could eye for one of them. Be decent against the Grenade Warfers. Stug gets a hit there. Another heavy mortar barrage raining on in. Churchill falling back. Receives a bounce there. We got one Pete on the sky and one Bren. Conscript 4 forcing back these Volksgrenadiers. T-476 getting some shots there at those Grenadiers, or Panzer Grenadiers. Bolsheviks firing away. These guards are suppressed by the capture, or by the MG-34. Branchable smoke there. Panzer Grenadiers quite damaged, good hit there. Pantrix, random hit. Zis guns rolls and misses as well. Conscripts took some hits. Oh, there goes Panzer Grenadiers, but they do connect. There goes the T-34. But pretty big loss there. The Volksgrenadiers pick up the Panzertruck and get some of the old style Volksgrenadiers back. Volksgrenadiers come for a flank. Branchable smoke there. And looks like these squads do fall back. You retreated back because the fear propaganda artillery flares. One Panzer on the ground. Maybe gotta have the combat engineers to pick that up. Maxim keeping his distance. Finds a shoe mine there. Slowly being whittled on down.
Rocket launcher on the field.
Tusha now on the field. Tushas are generally better than the ML-20, though it is a doctrinal item. I tend to go for the ML-20, though the Tusha is generally better. No Pack 43s, no Left 18s. Low on manpower, has plenty of fuel. Does not have Battle Phase 3. Another recon run. So officer does fall back. Got another Churchill here. Oh, that's the same Churchill. Does get a good pen there. Churchill's almost got to C1.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Rolls a bounce there. See another bounce. Send a bounce, receive a pen. forces falling back, including Katusha Barrage. Is that a good hit then, the Panzer Grenadiers? And Shug Bull, please start firing away. Panzer IV keeps on rolling bounces. Does use target weak point there with the Stug. Not really necessary, honestly, but great mortar hits there. Oh, he does have a left 18 on the field as well. So that none of those rounds were from the left 18. That was all from mortars. We do also have a Bofors on the field back here to help keep the VP secure. At this one time, he probably should go for a Firefly. He has up. Maybe he's going to be saving up for the AVRE actually. Molotovs have thrown. Panther push way forward. Landmine being built there. Shoe mine. You have the T-34-76 here. Left 18's on cooldown. Panzer IV took some pretty sizable hits. Needs to get on out of there. May need a blitz on out of there because if he gets double tapped again, he's dead. Another Stug? Ah, they don't really need Stugs right now. One Stug is plenty. Panthers push the way forward.
We have lost a squad.
Pioneers do fall back because he lost the Panzer Grenadier. Maybe it was this MG that went down. Got these forces pushing way forward. Fisher Barrage raining on in. Oop, looks like one of these guys went down. Not sure to what though. There's Katusha Barrage, but looks like it's going to miss everything. Shumpine charges way forward, but needs to put it with the Minesweeper. Wrong game. He's playing Company Heroes 2, not Minesweeper. Rolling a whole bunch of misses. Gets a hit there. Rolled another miss, buddy. Gets a hit there. Missed. And actually that was a miss as well. It's just scattered low that time. Left 18 running in this region. Looks like he's barraged in mortar emplacement. Maybe trying to hit right around here.
It's ready.
What was the audio line? What was the audio line? Did it say something about funny? Am I
An emplacement is being attacked.
crazy? Did I hear something that said make something funny? I don't think I've ever heard that voice line before. AVRE pushes way forward. We now have the Assault Officer annihilating the Grenade Warfare. Panzer IV pushes way forward. Has a Black Panzer Osman here to support as well. Black Panzer Osman needs to focus down that AT gun. Stokes hit the Churchill. AT gun does get the crew. Panzer IV needs to fall back. Even the Bofors pose a threat to its rear armor. Still get some great hits there. Black Panzer also needs to hit the infantry sections. May get a shorty crit there. May need to capture one of those, the 6-pounder there, but he's not. Trying to overrun the Churchill. AVRE gets a good hit. That crew must not be liking that. Being opened off vehicle, got hit by a 290mm mortar. May got a short crit there. Rolls a bounce there. We'll still go escape on out of there. The Churchill will escape on out as well. He's missing on the Bofors now. Aviary still reloading.
Attacking an emplacement.
More free air propaganda.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
And it looks like one. Oh, that wounded Shug actually did go down. Volkswageners push forward, get some damage there onto the assault officer. Throws the Incendiary grenade there. Volkswageners falling back. Churchill Aviary gonna try to throw a mortar over the hedge and annihilates the Volkswageners. And the aircraft gets shot down as well. But it's been nerfed entirely, so I don't think the crashing down does any damage anymore. Beforehand, when I first started playing the game, I think it could have one-shot a Yag Tiger. Left 18 firing away. Do have this area pretty congested. Perfect for a left 18 barrage, which he's not. Going for repair bunkers now. Amazar does get forced on back. He has a lag. Hopefully it's barraging those 6 or Zis guns. Oh, and we got hit by a lag spike. The Axis players may have surrendered. Sometimes when this happens, it's usually a sign of somebody surrendered. Yep, looks like the Axis players surrendered. This Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay.